Yo, I'm Aravan. I'm a Skull Admiral of Super Earth with now 109 hours in the game, almost all of which played on the Helldive difficulty mode. These are my top 5 primary weapons for fighting Terminids and Helldivers 2. Now, I'm a streamer, not a YouTuber, so I'm going to be going from the top spot to the bottom spot in this list so I don't waste your time. And the top spot is the Breaker. The Breaker has decent ammo economy, insane damage, able to neutralize any medium to small bugs in just 1 to 3 shots. And remember, if you decapitate a bug, they will soon bleed out. You can simply avoid them, or melee them back as they charge you to save on ammunition. Light penetration is its only downside, but the insane firepower more than makes up for it. If you don't have this weapon in your arsenal and you enjoy stomping on bugs all day, you should get your hands on it ASAP. Second best option, appearing much earlier in the reward tracks, is the Defender. This SMG has a very high damage per shot with decent fire rate, great magazine capacity, and ammo economy as far as automatics are concerned. The best part about one-handed weapons, however, is that you can hit fire behind you while being swarmed by fast enemies, such as stalkers and hunters, without losing as much momentum as two-handed weapons. Especially before unlocking the personal shield generator, you'll find that this tactic saves your life very often. For everyone else, the Redeemer automatic pistol is a great substitute to use for this tactic. It should be your sidearm of choice in all situations, as the revolver looks sweet, but is simply not as effective. Use the Defender if you haven't got the Breaker yet, you don't like shotguns, or you just enjoy the mobility of the one-handed hipfire. The third best is going to be the Incin Breaker. This weapon is a higher mag cap, higher spread breaker with an Incin damage over time effect. It's very good at controlling crowds, however the lack of base raw damage in comparison to its counterpart brings it down to the third spot. It makes this list also due to the fact that you can unlock it far earlier than the Breaker, being only on the second page of Steel Veterans if you own the deluxe edition of the game, and do not need to purchase this premium track. If you're still early in the game and the task of pushing metals to get the Breaker feels out of reach, you might want to go for the Incin Breaker first to hold you over instead. As an added benefit, the burning effect does damage to chargers, but I would not recommend relying on this as a heavy problem solver. My fourth best slot is going to be going to the Jar 5. While a very strong weapon for defeating bots, it does not really have the ammo capacity to keep up with the swarms of bugs. It's a completely usable weapon able to drop any medium to small bugs in just a couple headshots, however you'll find yourself using your Redeemer sidearm often to handle the hunter swarms. Much the same to say about the fifth best option, which I'm going to go right into and say is the Liberator Penetrator. Although it has a very low damage number, it has solid ammo economy on the opposite side of the spectrum, with the same selling point of medium armor penetration. Its pen value is able to still decapitate anything bile spewer or smaller, same as the Jar 5, in just a few shots more. You want to use the semi-automatic fire as it will shoot as fast as you can tap while having far less recoil than using the burst fire. As you would imagine, damage sets it behind other options, and you will, much the same as the Jar 5, find yourself switching to your Redeemer to handle swarming enemies, or having to run away from swarms more frequently than if you had brought any of my top 3 weapons. Lastly, as my closing statement, I just want to say that you can use anything in between. There's no honestly advisable weapon past my 5th spot in my opinion, but if you don't enjoy any of my recommendations up until this point and prefer something else, that is a perfectly fine answer, however. All weapons are capable of spreading managed democracy after all. Except the Scythe. If you like the Scythe, you are objectively wrong. Just don't like the Scythe, man. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and good luck out there, Helldiver. I stream every day at twitch.tv/Aravan if you'd like to talk with me directly about our firearms. See ya!